Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Nidhi Kumrawat. Today we are talking about what is the cloud computing and the concept of cloud computing. We are go to the our agenda. So today we are talking about what is the cloud computing, characteristics of cloud computing reference model, types of cloud computing, and we understand the what is the interoperability and standards and scalability, fault tolerance, cloud service management. So we are talk about the what is the cloud computing. So simply, cloud computing means is a delivering a computing service like storage, server, database, and a software over the internet instead of using your own hardware. It allows users to access IT resources without owning a physical infrastructure. Okay, so this definition is a cloud computing is a model for enabling and convenient on-demand network access to shared pool of configurable computing resources that can be rapidly provisioned and released with minimal management efforts or service provider interaction. So we are refer to this concept from NIST model is a national um, institution of a standard and technology. The key concept are what are the key concept of the cloud computing? First is the delivering of computing service over the internet. Second is a pay as you go model. Pay as you go model means you have to only pay for that resources you use, just like the electricity bill. If you use more, so you pay more, and if you use less, so you pay less. For example, like Gmail, everyone we are use, and Google Drives, streaming Netflix. Okay, so then about what is a cloud computing? It refers from the NIST model. There are the five essential characteristics. First is the on-demand self-service, and second is a broad network access. Third is a resource pooling, and fourth is a rapid elasticity, and fifth is a measured service. So on-demand self-service means users can provisioning computer capabilities like servers, time, storage automatically without a human interaction. Second is a broad network access means capabilities are available over the network and accessed. Third is resource pooling. We have ma- many resources and providers computing resource are pooled to serve the multiple consumers. Okay, so with a dynamic assignment based on the demand, and fourth is a rapid elasticity means capabilities can be elastically provisioned and released to scale that rapidly. It means you are scale up and scale down the resource as per your need. And fourth, last is the fifth, sorry, measured service. Measured service. So what do you mean by the measured service? Measured service means the cloud provider tracks your monitor your uses of resources. It means users are billed on their actual consumption like storage, network, CPU time. Okay, if you less use the resources, so you have a less bill. Then next we are talk about a cloud computing reference model. Cloud computing reference model. So first you take see this image. This is the architecture of the cloud computing reference model. So there is a cloud consumer, cloud auditor, cloud provider, and in cloud provider there are the multiple services in service orchestration, IaaS, PaaS, SaaS, and the resource abstraction and control layer, physical resource layer, hardware and faculties, cloud service management, business support, configuration, interoperability, security, privacy, and cloud procurement, service intermediation, service aggregation, and service arbitration. And there is a in last cloud carrier. So what is the basic mean of the cloud computing reference model? It is a model, is a conceptual framework that provide a blueprint and basic understanding of a cloud architecture, organization, and its function into the layers, and defining the relationship between the component and the stakeholders like a service provider and consumer. Okay, so cloud consumer means which consumes which uses the services, and provider means which provides service to consumer. Then cloud auditor is an independent third party that assists and compliance and services. Cloud broker is the intermediary, that is between consumer and the provider. Okay, it manage the users performance delivery of cloud services. Cloud carrier is the connectivity and transport of cloud services. And there are layers. There are the three types of layer in cloud computing: IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. IaaS means info infrastructure as a service. PaaS is a platform as a service. SaaS is a software as a service. Okay, then we are talk about types of cloud computing. There are the four types of cloud computing. First is the public cloud, private, hybrid, and community. So public cloud. What do you mean by the public cloud? It is a service offered by the third party providers over the public internet, like Azure, Google Cloud, accessible to everyone cost effectively but less control. And private cloud is a dedicated to the single organization or hosted on premises or the third by the third party, and offer a more security and customization. Hybrid cloud means combination of the private and public cloud. Okay, it allowing a data and application to move between them. Community cloud is shared by several organizations with common interest. Okay, it also use a community cloud. Government agencies are must use the and research group use the cloud community cloud. That we are understand what you mean by the interoperability and standards. So interoperability means um, the ability of different cloud service systems and service to work together seamlessly. Data migration between the providers, and we are see the many types of changes and vendor lock-in and proprietary API. So vendor lock-in means in cloud computing, when customers become heavily dependent on the single cloud provider, make it difficult, costly, and complex to switching to the another competitor. Okay, this can happen due to the proprietary technologies, high data transfer cost, and deep integration with the providers, service, and the contractual ability. To avoid it, so companies can use the open source tools, maintain the cloud multi-cloud strategies, use the containerization for the portability, and negotiate the portable contracts. There are the many types of standards, and we follow the framework. First is the NIST standard. It is provide the guideline and basic understanding. Okay, guideline for security, portability, and interoperability. Open standard means APIs like OpenAI, protocols like OAuth for authentication, and organization computers standard, consumer council, and open cloud computing interface. What are the benefits for reduce the vendor locking? Whenever we use this framework, so we reduce the vendor locking problem. Okay. Then we are talk about what is a fault tolerance. Fault tolerance means the ability of a system to continue operating despite failure and hardware crash and network. It simply means the system keeps working even if some part fail. If for example, if one server goes down, another one automatically take over the without stopping the server. It means without stopping the service. It provides a many key mechanism, redundancy, fault tolerances, so duplicate content, multiple server data backups, failover, automatically switching to backup system, and load balancing is distributing traffic to prevent overload on a single resources. And it provides the fault tolerances provide the high availability, 99.9% time, and disaster recovery. Okay, so this is the best use of mm, provide the cloud computing. And then we are talk about the benefit. So benefit and challenges of cloud computing. So now we are today we are all depend on the cloud computing, because we have millions of people and we have a lots of data. So if there are no cloud computing service, so I don't think how can I manage our data today. So it cost savior, flexible, global access, innovation, and acceleration, and challenges, security risk, data privacy, vendor locking, and downtime. Then we are talk the real life example, Netflix. In real life, we are daily use the Netflix use. So Netflix uses the AWS for the scalable streaming, healthcare, private cloud for patient data security, startups, public cloud for rapid prototyping. Then, okay, we have finished our today's topic. So thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you all understand the all topic.